What is up, guys? Welcome back. Sorry about that. Let me know if you guys can hear me a-okay while I get quickly set up and caught up right here. Alright, here we go. It's Micro Mondays. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome back, everybody, and welcome to all the people who are just tuning in, maybe their first time. Shout out how you guys, what you guys did over the weekend, and what color is your next paint job going to be, or what body you're currently working on. Burner in the house. It's Micro Mondays, guys. RC Steve 710, and thank you guys. Might as well shout out everybody joining. We got Burner in the house, I said. We got Northwest Scaler, Northwest Chassis Works, RC LCC 714, OBHRC. What up, brother? Came Slides RC, NorCal RC, 604 Crawler, Man Down Inc. Let's go. Lurko in the house. Crawler Works. What's up, El Sucio? Hey, appreciate everybody joining in every Monday, guys. Got lots to talk about. And as always, there's always something happening every week in the micro world, guys. So that's where we come in. We bring you guys all the latest up-to-date news, products, some tips and tricks, giveaways, and much more. Everything micro RC related. So this is the place to be. Let's go ahead, see who we got in the chat real quick. We're looking for our co-host before we dive in, Mr. Dirt McGirt. So I'll go ahead and send him over. Fiending, yes, guys, dude, I'm fiending as well. Let me go ahead and share. We might as well start off. Quick little RC Steve link update, guys. The rod ends coming in. They came in today, but not the ones that I specifically need. So it should be in here like the next day or two, and then we'll be pumping out those tracking orders for you guys. So this has been a little bit of the longer wait that I've ever had, so hopefully this won't happen anytime soon after that. But yes, guys, thank you so much for your patience and your support. In the meantime, while we're kind of all waiting a little bit, we have we can't forget that this week is Happy March Micro Madness. I guess that's what we're calling it this month. So Cal RC has stepped in all this month pretty much, giving away some awesome goodies to get you guys going, getting you guys maybe in the spring cleaning mood, or simply just need an awesome product to help you stay organized or clean. So Cal RC is here to shout out and give away to a lucky Micro Mondays viewer. We have one of my favorite products, guys. This is the, Mark's in the house. Let me get him on. Cal RC cleaning snot. This snot is one of my favorites. Like I said, I'm going through mine. Oh, you're in here.
Can you not see me?
I can't.
Oh.
Dude, my bad.
All right.
Let me see. I'm over here thinking like, dang, gotta get him on again. Can you see me though? Like everybody can see me? My camera might be off.
I could, and then it went all blurry.
Let's see. Maybe it'll clear up, guys. I'm hoping that's the case. It will clear up. But if not, I hope it will. But let me share what's up, Mark. Let me share. You guys know we've been doing cow snot giveaways for quite a minute now. So we are going to give away this cow snot. Guys, when I say that this will pick up the finest dust, the finest little particles from the tightest little crevices and areas that you'd least expect. This Forerunner, I was able to take out this past weekend, and it was quite dusty, especially like in the little crevices where the window seals are, in between the mirrors, down here where the wipers are, in the grill, stuff like that. So this slime is actually pretty sweet for micros, this will last you a long time. You actually just need to take a little pinch, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less, depending on what your job is. But I simply just kind of roll it around in the grill area. Whoops. Kind of get that dust pretty much taken away. And here would probably be a good example, a little bit on the sliders. You can really get in there and just kind of clean it up, rub it off. And then this will last you pretty much, you can clean your whole car almost with just this little bit. So a little goes a long way with the snot. And you guys you can even do it on tires. Would I recommend it? Depends on if you don't really want to deep scrub, but it'll definitely keep your tires nice and clean. Also, keep you guys organized with your hardware. This is the folding screw box, guys.
Oh,
so they just released
what?
a micro size one.
I've never seen
And
that.
yeah, this is one of their new products. Pretty cool.
That's
It's
cool.
actually kind of the same dimensions as that clear mini box, the clear micro box, but
Right.
it's kind of almost
Okay.
cut in half now that you can fold it easily. They, of course, come with a whole bunch of skins, guys, that you can choose from, different themes. You guys know me, I love the Reaper theme. But Cal RC, we're going to give away both of them tonight. So if you guys want to win that, stay tuned and make sure you guys are following the rules posted on my story as well. Looks like the stream kind of cleared up, right?
Yeah.
On
Yeah. That
your
great.
end? Okay,
Yeah,
great.
that's good.
So we'll also be kicking it off tonight with Milk TRC giveaway. We'll share with you guys a little bit about that in just a second. But so we have two pretty sweet giveaways tonight for you guys to get crazy towards the end of March. Next week, to close off March, we'll be doing one last pretty epic Cow RC giveaway. So stay tuned for that, guys. And big shout out again to Cow RC. They want to keep us rocking because we know we got some of the tiniest parts and all these products that you guys see today. Perfect little product to add to your collection of goodies. So, Mark, let me dive in real quick. I literally just opened this up the other day,
Nice.
and people have been stoked. I remember we kind of had the first version of our decals, and the stripes were one direction, but now we got a new decal sheet thanks to Max Graphic Designs, guys. So if you guys are looking for your own decal sheet layout, you can hit up Max Graphic Designs. These are super nice finish, guys. It's a clear vinyl. They'll go on real nice on your truck. And he will make anything for you, whether it's banners, stickers, mats, you name it. Whole bunch of stuff that he is involved with the RC community. So if you guys need some of those decal sheets, they'll be included with every link order or every order that you pick up from me. Or if you simply guys just need an epic sticker pack, we have those available too. So just hit me up in the DM. Also, guys, we wanted to give a quick little update on the nano size receivers. You guys can see we have a little bit of a variety of these nano size receivers now. So our latest protocol that we have been offering for these nano receivers are the ANT protocol. So the ANT protocol has been kind of popular, Mark. I know some guys that have the G7P from FlySky. And then there's also the newest radio that came out from FlySky, the G11P. So
That's what that is? Okay.
yeah, so these will work no problem with these protocols. Of course, you're also going to get them to work with FlySky GT5, Radio Master MT12. And then we also have the protocol for the FlySky Noble NB4 guys. So pretty cool stuff. And also, each receiver is now going to be included with these nice little 3D printed
hard cases, so that way you can simply just glue them down on the bottom or sticky tape or
Those
magnet, however you want.
are tiny.
As well, they are coming with 4 of these little micro adapters right here, these cables. So that way, if you guys aren't easily wanting to do the DIY solder your own fresh connector, these are short enough to where you can still tuck and maneuver them and kind of just continue the extra regular style connectors. So hit me up, guys, if you need some of these. They'll be included with 4 of those cables, as well as an easy connect Fury Tech style cable. So that way you can just simply plug it up to the receiver that you have without using the adapter cable. So if you guys have something like this, the size is super small, super tiny, can't beat them, and pretty reasonable price. So for that, let me know. I think the video quality might be going in and out, guys. We'll try and clear that up for you just a second. But for your week, Mark, what have you gotten yourself into over the past week?
Oh wait, hold on. Questions about your receivers.
Sure.
They work with the FlySky GT3.
GT3, I think we encountered a situation where I think the GT3 is FSA protocol or something like
Yeah, it's
that.
different protocol for sure. It's not a very
And
great protocol either.
yeah, so I think the GT3B will work, but not the GT3. I
There
know
you go.
it's kind of confusing right there, but
Yeah,
if you have any other
there's a lot.
questions,
Yep.
send me
Futaba
DMs or
receiver
anything.
work.
Futaba will be working on carrying a couple of the Futaba models as well, because I know a lot of guys have Futaba. So that'll be probably the next protocol that we will be looking at carrying here soon.
And you definitely mentioned the Noble NV4, right?
Yeah, Noble
Okay.
NV4, I have that one. I got the Radio Master MT12, and of course the trusty FlySky GT5 radio. All of them seem to work, no problem at all. And I know the guys have the G7P and stuff working, no problem at
Nice.
all.
So that covers most of them. I mean, you're not going to get Spectrum, obviously, because it's their own thing.
Yeah. So let me see real
That's
quick.
all I got.
Okay. So what about you, Mark? Did you get into any? Were you able to get into any wrenching or anything last weekend?
Oh, what did I do? No wrench. We're just on some paint and some details to final up a couple bodies. That's about it. Got hot as hell here, dude. It was 95 today, bro. Like, what's the fucking night? It's March. Crazy. And it's going to be like 70 next week, so big deal. It's one of those weird spikes. It's like the opposite of winter for people, where it snows out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, that's for
Yeah. But
sure.
yeah, it was weird hearing the AC kick on today.
Oh wow. Yeah, springtime has officially hit now, so we're hoping that a lot of guys, hopefully the weather clears up where you guys are at, and I know a lot of guys have been busy building away, so I'm excited to see what you guys have been cranking away. Shout out a temperature check. Let's get a temperature check.
Oh,
We
yeah.
see some 95s,
The
100s.
80s,
Damn. So
100, that's in Yuma. That's about 3 hours southwest of me. So, yeah, I'm not surprised. Right, and then it's like the opposite. Everywhere else is cold as well.
over here in SoCal, it wasn't too bad. It was a little warm, but I'd say like in the 75s.
Oh, come on, that's
So
perfect. And then SoCal Crawler, bro,
pretty
take me
nice.
back to
But
San Diego. I miss the weather
let me
there.
go ahead and recap too. I was actually able to take out this beast again, Mark. And I actually did a couple of, actually had to rebuild it, long story short. I robbed some parts from it, and I ended up, I was like, oh, let me
Let's
put
get a
it back
revisit
together.
on this, because I don't really
Yeah,
remember what all you got going on, I think.
so let's check it out. We got actually a Northwest Chassis Works Athos C1XL. So this would be a 0 degree skid. You still get the double bend links, guys, Gladiator wheelbase. And I actually went ahead and updated it while I was rebuilding it. Since I already had the front axle torn off of it, it gave me a good opportunity, Mark, to finally throw on the full brass axle in the front. So I think
That's what
I
that
remember
is?
I told you I had a front full brass axle.
What's that brass axle? Who makes it?
China. So
Oh, okay. So
I got it
Amazon.
off Amazon or eBay or something like that. I did spray paint it a little bit, just to kind of get away any of the brass accents.
Okay.
So this kind of needed that front weight, in my opinion. It was already loaded up, guys. We have the hard park low blow knuckles. We have the weights in the front rings. So kind of everything in the back is just nice and floaty. The spring rate is perfect for the rear end. But I also went
Hot
ahead
racing?
and hot racing shocks, guys.
Okay.
We went to do the hot racing shocks front and rear. These are like the shorter kind, the big bore ones. Coming up, we actually did have to replace the Nano BAM, so I went ahead and just put a micro Komodo in there. I don't know what was going on with the current settings or setup that I had, but it was like a direct solder motor, so it was already soldered onto the ESC, no cables needed and stuff. So it wasn't happy when I was before I headed out. So
Those
I did a
wires
quick
are
swap out.
really thin.
Yeah, and of course VTech ESC guys. We have a micro receiver here. I probably plan to swap to the nano size receiver to get a little bit more space, but thanks to the C1 link set, you get the front and the rear outboard links. So up in the front, you can really tuck your electronics on the other side, still have nice solid movement. And yeah, the body is actually, guys, if you didn't remember, it's a RTR RC car that you can actually get online. And went ahead and hacked it up, trimmed it up, kind of jerry rigged some magnets of my own, call it a day. But super nice realistic features, and that front brass axle mark really helped out with the performance. It was
Nice.
like a full size hard body hardliner thing. It was crazy. There was, and what was cool too is I got to see a lot of homies here on Instagram. Got to finally introduce, put the username to the face and all that stuff. So, Rock Militia, if you're
Where
in the
was
chat
this?
still,
Yeah,
I
he
saw
said,
your
yeah.
Dirty Customs truck, man.
That helps. Which one?
The Flub RC
Oh,
SR5.
from
It was,
Rock Militia? Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
from the
Nice.
giveaway.
He came out from Utah?
Yes. So
Dope.
awesome to meet Rock Militia, Derek, and then we also had a couple guys here in the chat as well. I know John Fried, sorry, if I'm mispronouncing the username. Of course, there's Milk TRC, and then a whole bunch of other guys out there too. Awesome time out there. Of course, we were crawling with the LGRP crew, so it was nice to see
Okay.
Jordan Pellegrino and the guys hard at work behind the Little Guy Racing Parts team. And you got to see some of their new Eliminator kits crawling. And the lines out there, guys, it's just endless micro lines, especially if you just only have a little truck. There's plenty of lines out there to check it out. Almost too many. You want to get sidetracked. You want to just veer off to another section. So that's kind of what I did towards the end of the day. and got some cool content. Of course, I want to go back. I feel like I always never get enough, but it was an awesome time, and that's what I love about these RC events is that just everybody, you put everything together, you meet everybody, you crawl with the trucks that you see online, and it's always a good time. So looking forward to seeing if there's any other events coming up like that soon. I know, let's hop into the events real quick since we're speaking about events. But there are a couple events coming up this weekend that I know of. If you guys have any events coming up that you know of, shout it out in the comments. But we have Sky Hunter Hobbies. We kind of shared with that earlier this month. Their cash comp is finally about to happen this weekend. So if you guys want to throw in some cash, you can possibly win it back plus everybody else's cash, king of the comp. So that's going to be held in the Palmdale area and I think Lancaster area, sorry. And then
Oh, wow.
Berkshire Crawlers out there on the East Coast, Enfield, Connecticut. I think it's one of their last series events, the March Madness series, guys. So it'll be happening this weekend as well, 3/29. And let's see, NorCal. Yes, can't forget about that NorCal RC one. We'll probably share about it again next week since it'll be the week following. But yeah, we had the NorCal RC one. And yeah, even if you guys don't like to comp, it's always a fun time just to go out. You get to crawl your trucks with people. It's just a blast. I didn't expect to compete or anything, so that's why I kind of brought this big scaler out there, and just so fun, man.
Dude, but man, that thing's more capable than most people's comp trucks. Come on now.
Dude. All right, so I don't know, but I think finally the rockers, they're just breaking in, like fully breaking in. And all this weight, when it's climbing, you can really see and feel the rear lugs actually helping you crawl up, undercuts or stuff that you would hope and pray that your rear shocks would start, soaking up the bumps
So
and stuff. It just keeps
it
going.
gets more realistic.
Yes, way more
Right.
realistic.
Oh, yeah.
I did encounter some spots where I was just getting too out of control with it, getting way too vertical, and I don't know, it just did this weird line like a leaf spring style maneuver. It just
What,
kept
tires in
soaking
the
it up.
air?
Yeah, two tires in the air. It ended up kind of scraping the side mirror, which kind of held it planted.
Oh, that's funny.
So I think I have that clip. Maybe I'll share it. It kind of looks a little funny, but I'm sure you guys
That's
all love
funny.
all types of content.
Oh, you know
Coming
it.
back to that LGRP, and then we wanted to share about Milk TRC. So guys, Milk TRC finally got his Etsy store live, finally running now, guys. If you haven't seen, we had Milk Tea on a few weeks ago. He gave away a couple sets here on the Micro Mondays crew as a little early teaser. But now Milk Tea finally has his Etsy store where you guys can see all of the different custom wheel faces for the Enjora's Moduwheel 1.0. So these, let me see. I think he wants to give away the soda faces. I don't know if they're here, but I'll have to probably pull up his
Yeah.
Instagram. Let me
So
see if I can
many,
pull that
dude.
up. Yeah, he wants to give away a set of the custom soda face ones, guys. So you guys can
There you
win
go.
this soda face custom wheel. You probably won't see these around much, so that's why these are one of the super exclusive giveaways you're going to see. But everything that you see on here is available, ready to ship, and some of them are they're all super sick, man. But you can see packaging and even the design of the wheel and everything. It looks like I'm kind of unsure what are these a new thing, Bernie, or the little faux rotor? Because if so, man, that looks too sick. But banners, guys,
Yeah.
and everything available over on the site. Check it out. You can probably find his Etsy link. If you click down on his profile, you can find his link probably right up there. Boom, Etsy. So thank you to Milk Tea for giving away an epic set to a lucky viewer tonight. Check it out, guys. See what kind of wheel faces you like. I know I actually have some right here, too. I'm like, oh, no. Actually, they've been kind of in my backpack still, but I do have some sweet ones. These are like the Vision wheels. So these look dope. I can't wait to. I just need the Moduwheels. I think I sold them when they came out, or I just got to buy the 1.0s. Also, guys, excuse me, Mark. I don't know if you've. I'm sure you've seen it, but this is one sick trailer.
Oh gosh, the gooseneck, bro. That thing is nasty.
Let's go ahead and switch over here. Let's move this. Boom. So we have Flub RC coming in hot, guys. Coming in real hot with a new product. This is the Gooseneck trailer. Take your micro adventures to the next level with the brand new Gooseneck trailer. You got the locking fifth wheel hitch,
Yeah.
magnetic sliding ramps, magnetic stands, loaded hubs. You get the full swing of driving. You can stuff some 60 millimeter tires. It's an
60s?
adjustable,
Wow.
yeah, it's an adjustable neck as well. So depending on the size or the height of your car, you get those diamond plated little decks. All the magnets and hardware are included, and as well as the build instructions. So it is a limited release, guys. What limited release means is that you guys will see this for a limited amount of time until it gets vaulted. So a lot of stuff we see in the community, sometimes things get updated or things just simply get vaulted. We want to keep things kind of exclusive. So let's see. It says the Gooseneck trailer will replace the Loadstar that is getting vaulted next week. So looks like if you guys didn't get your your Loadstar body, probably giving you a heads up if you want to secure that body until it gets put away for a while, as well as the current H series. That body has been super popular. That one is also going to get vaulted, but it's going to get replaced with a brand new hand-drawn remastered version. So looking forward to seeing what Flub RC is got planned for the new body version of the H series. So as you guys see what you guys see right here, this is awesome. And there's a lot of stuff coming from Flub RC lately. So stay tuned, guys, if you're interested in seeing what else is down the road. And let me know in the chat, what do you guys want to see from Flub? Curious. We also have missed, because usually it happens like during the week, but last week, CL Designs. I know some of you guys are still trying to grab your Gladius XL. CL Designs had that restocked, so go ahead and check out his website, see if there's any more left. He does have the forged carbon fiber versions with colors as well. And let's see, what else do we got? Oh, wow. This one, Mark, if you have any questions or comments to shout out, please do real quick.
Oh, let's see here.
I got something cool to share in a little bit.
Double decker wedge trailer. What are you gonna tow that with? We need a semi truck first, right? Bro, yo, go look at his website. His production times are fast as fuck now. Flub chassis. Interesting. What would you want to see from a Flub chassis? That's
Got it out.
about it. Huh?
All right. So I don't know if I'm getting blurry again, but if I am, you guys are just going to pay attention, listen. HPI Venture 18, guys. Where are you guys at? Are you having trouble finding upgrades for your Venture 18, even though they've kind of already said they're available? I've had trouble finding some stuff, but if you are on eBay, there are already some hobby shops carrying Venture 18 products. And yes, there's stock HPI products you guys can see here. There's the aluminum C-hubs, there's steering links, the aluminum shocks and stuff like that. So there's all the HPI OEM aftermarket upgrades, I should say. But if you look at some of the first results, we actually have hot racing already popping in. So hot racing shocks, guys, hot racing diff cover, C-hubs, and I actually did already get an upgrade on the way, and I think that's probably the only upgrade I'll get for a while. Probably going to pick up the overdrive gears if I can find them, but HPI hot racing, Mark, you know those knuckles for the SCX24, or in the matter of fact, any hot racing knuckles nowadays, they have quite some heft to any of the platforms, so they're probably one of my favorite brass knuckles to consider. They optimize their knuckles for a lot of turning radius without getting into the way of things, and they pack on as much brass as possible. So 29.5 grams each knuckle, Mark.
Seriously?
Yeah, and you can see there's some cuts right there where it'll probably clear like the shocks or any sort of hardware that's in the way. Because the HPI Racing, it has some nice caster to it, Mark, and it has a lot of steering radius. So once I get those, I'll definitely be diving into that truck. We'll get the link sets made for that, and we'll get it all going for any of those guys who've been waiting for some upgrades. But you can just go on eBay, guys, and type in Venture 18 Hot Racing, and you'll see these listings. So some of these brands, the RC Express or the Liquid RC companies on eBay, they are legit. They send your stuff out pretty fast. Check that out. Too much unless featherweight axle. I think with the Venture 18, I think you can handle. I think it would be a good idea to kind of add a little bit of weight, maybe not too much, because you're still kind of battling
that's a
all
pretty
those.
Big truck, right?
It's a huge truck. I'll grab it real quick.
Yeah, I mean that's 18 plus scale.
Dude, so look at my Forerunner, guys. Right, for example, a Gladiator wheelbase, and then here's a Gladiator wheelbase Venture 18.
Yeah.
So as a little Toyota truck.
Wide. It's
huge.
Yeah.
So
And it's got ring and pinion gears.
This truck performs good. You don't really need much, but if you want to see a little bit more vertical performance, just as is, with all the electronics, you got the extra shifters and stuff, all the center weighted electronics, huge lipo. Yeah, I think you would definitely see a huge performance with some of the added weight up front, but yeah, I'm curious to see, so I'll let you guys know. And let's hop back over to, let me see. Well, actually, let's talk about the HPI. The HPI is interesting, Mark. I was actually looking into upgrading maybe even in the original existing body with more kind of scale accessories. I'll show you what I've kind of been up to, Mark. You might like this, but I actually got a scaled down DeMello
Ooh,
off-road
ooh,
bumper.
that is nasty. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Where'd you get that?
yeah. So I've been working on trying to scale down some stuff.
Oh,
So
wait,
you can either,
you did that yourself?
yeah.
Oh,
Well, I
shit.
didn't design it, but it's a Night Customs.
Right,
So
but you printed it.
yes, yes. So soon I'll be offering some of the files available for sale, guys, from Night Customs. Now that I am one of the commercial license guys, so I'll be buying some files and seeing if we can get them compatible for the micro platform. So not only is it for like we can make it for any size, and yeah, I was thinking of using it for the Forerunner,
Dude.
honestly, because like the sky's the limit. So
You know, DeMello makes cool shit, man.
yeah, so thanks to you guys want to offer parts to sell as well through Night Customs. They have a pretty cool commercial license program you guys can check out. But let
Dude,
me know if you
Knights is
guys,
like one of the best 3D designers out there for RC stuff. If
yes.
not the best, if anybody else can, change my mind, I guess, and play that game.
So basically, what I was thinking is I've been kind of waiting on getting some good timing to get this L series from Flub RC going.
Right?
And I actually, with a little bit of work, the Flub RC body could actually fit on this Venture 18.
Oh,
Not too bad. Let me see.
I see where you're
Body
going.
clip thing. Yeah, so I wanted to kind of see what the possibility of that would be. It is a little bit on the wider side, but I think maybe if we can work with Flub on the width, we can maybe make it nice. But you guys can see that it scales down pretty nicely. The full articulation, if you really slam it down, let me try and spread out the body a little bit. So that's kind of where it would be, Mark, right? And
Yeah,
then you kind of get all of this extra approach back to the front, so you get a little bit more performance. But my main
yeah.
thing
Take
was
that
why I printed
bumper off.
that.
Good.
Yeah, I was kind of seeing like, oh, how would that kind of look on there?
Man, I don't know about that bumper on that body style, but something
Maybe a
similar.
different design, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Same idea, different look, if you will. Um, I like those hoops that cover the headlights, but on that more rounded chassis or a more rounded body like the Forerunner, it works good. Those
Yes.
new Land Cruisers are a little more flat faced front.
Yeah.
So,
So
you know what I
even
mean?
what's a cool thing about the DO bumper is you can take off the bull bar or whatever you want to call it, and have it even like tuck it in even more underneath if
Yeah.
you want to. So yeah, probably for the right body choice, of course. But dude, we'll be customizing these trucks to make them look crazy soon, guys. So stay tuned for that. And I actually have another Instagram community member that I wanted to shout out here. If you guys are looking for an awesome giveaway to get into, we can't forget our buddy Heisenberg RC here on Instagram. He actually gave away on the Christmas special his own RS100 limited edition purple one. So that was awesome of him. And if you guys know who Heisenberg RC is here on Instagram, you guys know he loves purple. But he's been working with Injora, and we just shared last week that the new Roverin brushless motor combo is now available to check out. So Heisenberg RC has a 6K follower giveaway that just went live. So if you guys are looking to participate in this giveaway, you guys could win a full motor combo of Roverin, basically. So if you want to win or you want to participate in the giveaway, check a look at his profile, and his giveaway ends on the 31st of March. So just till this weekend, guys. I think till next Monday will be the last day to get in. So pretty awesome of Heisenberg already offering a new product, guys, that you could possibly take home. Make sure to help out, support, and you guys, I know all of you guys love new stuff, so what a good opportunity to check out. There he is right there, Heisenberg. Yes, sir, buddy. Got you, brother. Let's see.
Straight quick draw my draw on that one.
I'm going to jot down a few names real quick, but let's see, Mark, any tips or tricks you might want to share about, or anything you got on your mind, bro, for a few minutes?
Oh, what about the Gladius, bro?
Oh, Gladius? Yeah, Gladius is live.
Before we forget about that one.
About my
Any
Gladius
tips and
or the Gladius XL?
Being available. Did you already say that?
Yes.
Oh, my bad.
That's okay.
Really?
It's available now.
Forged, though?
It might have sold out. Yeah, forged. Let me pull it up real quick.
And then what about the new grippers?
The new gripper.
And you talked about LGRP earlier, but
yeah.
It's a new tire compound, yeah.
Yeah, I was actually forgot to share too.
Right there.
Yes, I got to see them work a little bit better on their home terrain, and yeah, they were actually working pretty good for the most part. I actually had the Pitbull tires and the J Concepts tires out there, and those did amazing as well. So I think what I've noticed is that those gripper tires tend to work on a little bit of the heavier side builds a little bit better.
Okay.
If you guys have those grippers already and you guys have been mounted it on something and already tried them out, feel free to share your thoughts on those grippers. Let's see real quick.
Okay.
We got a pretty dope giveaway, guys. Just another reminder, putting in a couple names real quick so that way we can get them in, and as many people as we can, because usually I stop paying attention to adding names around the 10-minute till mark. So if you guys are here,
we've had the more typical amount of homies this week.
It's dope to see, man.
No one's in here just to win some shit this week.
Yeah, it's pretty mellow week. Let's see. You don't have any
amount of crazy releases this week for a change, which surprised me.
I actually had something that I've been meaning to share that I had on last week. I cannot forget this week.
Oh, what you got?
Got it right in my hands right here. So there's another new chassis, guys. It's been out for a little bit, but he sent it over. So I really want to shout out Venge RC. Thanks to Venge RC, he actually sent us the newest purple carbon fiber. This is the Gatekeeper V2 in the XL version. So, guys, this will accommodate wheelbases of 155 all the way up to 180 millimeters. So super long.
Really?
You guys can run with or without carrier bearing. If you guys want to get the maximum clearance, probably consider the carrier bearing setup for this. This also is a, I believe it's a 16 or 17 degree skid, guys. And what I like about it, it does have some interesting link geometry placements, which if you guys have seen my regular Gatekeeper chassis, I'll bust that out real quick. I like how smooth the transition is. Here's the regular Gatekeeper, guys, versus the Gatekeeper XL right there. So you can see that mark.
Okay.
Big difference in the length. But over here, really angles down the transmission, super nice and low. So not only does your motor placement get real tucked, real low, you can see that transition's pretty smooth for the most part. While it does kind of sit a little bit further back, the motor, it is still kind of, I don't know, it's got a lot of breakover. The way that the transmission and the whole slider design is, that's kind of one of my favorite features that he put in the thought of his chassis. So check out Venge RC. It's v.engrc, guys, here on Instagram. And he does also have an Etsy store as well. But I'm planning to build that up pretty soon here, guys. So stay tuned. And I think we're almost done with these names right here. I got like 10 more to go, guys. So sorry, it takes a little longer today. Let's see.
Yo, Tiny Trucks, what's up? Yeah, Mintech. The slime rings, that's dope.
Oh, let's do that. Look, that's actually a new one right there, too. I totally forgot. Mintech. You guys have seen Mintech RC lately? We actually, I thought I had his stuff right here. Yeah, I still do. Mintech RC sent over some carbon braces, guys, for the SCX24. So he is moving into the SCX24 realm. And also, he is offering, if you guys have seen some of his epic carbon fiber wheel faces, now he is collabing alongside with Flub RC to provide the slime rings again, guys. So if you guys have missed out on those slime rings, I'm trying to see if I got one down here. I got so many like tires and wheels, but those slime rings, we'll have to bust them up. They're now available in carbon fiber. They first only used to be available in brass. Now he's working with that Mintech carbon fiber to bring you some awesome carbon fiber, and he's got a new version of TRX4M carbon fiber links also on the way. So some of those orders are already claimed for, but if you do want to get on the list for the Mintech goodies, hit up Mintech and he will take care of you guys. Now, what up, Jaw Redneck? See you. All right, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good now. All right, we're closing up the list, guys, so we do appreciate you guys hanging out. Let's go ahead.
Ooh,
I think we're going to bring on Milk TRC.
Real quick.
I'll go for it.
That's a really good question. Steve, what are you putting the Spider 9s on?
Oh, let's go ahead and share real quick. I've totally forgot. I actually have a whole kind of plan. Maybe plan? I don't know, but
Yeah,
we'll see.
Always have plans, but do they always go according to plan? But they always end up working out. That's all I gotta say.
So I just want to say shout out to Little Guy Racing Parts. They actually, I did seem to get like one with the axle shaft a little bit tight, so they already sent out some replacement axle shafts. So I already got those here, guys. So I'll be throwing those back on. But I also discovered if you take off these ram steering and you don't really want the ram, you can still rock a regular Super 8 steering link on there if you so choose to.
Oh.
I'll double confirm with that, but if you guys don't want the ram steering and you want to get a little bit more steering throw on your Spider 9s, that is one thing I kind of noticed about the Spider 9s. Here's a fully assembled set, but due to the ram steering, you kind of a little bit limited a little bit still from getting that full lockout if you're talking about maximum steering radius.
I still wonder about that. Oh.
I know. So if you guys did want to try that out, and you want max out the steering, and you don't really mind losing the ram steering, you can
Right. The
throw
full
on.
hydro looks cool, though. I agree with the scale comments.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. I even told him, I'm like, dude, I probably wouldn't touch that. It looks too cool. So I think, don't quote me, guys, but I think maybe it might be working on an like revising those Super 8s. You know, I think we've seen some teasers here and there, maybe, who knows. But yeah, if you guys still like the Super 8 axles, those aren't going anywhere anytime soon. They're only going to get better. And yeah, maybe they might come in a different form. You never know. But let's go ahead and see. Yeah, shout out what your favorite axle is. I know a lot of you guys have kind of hooked on certain axles, but let's do an axle check. See what the community's rocking lately. Let me see if Milk Tea would like to come on. If not, no biggie. But we can do his giveaway here live.
Oh, there's
Oh,
Bernie.
he was ready.
He's like,
Yeah.
yo, I'm still chewing on my dinner, but I'm here.
Hey,
What's up, guys?
So,
we do
what
appreciate
up,
you, Milk
Bernie?
Tea. And how was your weekend, buddy?
It was good, man. Very good. Yeah, I was not ready.
No, you don't need to be ready. It was just a kind of a out of the blue thing. We were seeing if you were possibly interested. But let me go ahead while you get situated real quick. Let me just go ahead and share with you guys once more what we're looking at. We have our buddy Milk TRC. The live Etsy store is ready to go, guys. Plenty of inventory, plenty of selections. All of them look sick, man. So congratulations again on that. And then I thought I had it pulled up, but let me just pull it up right here. So we're gonna go ahead and give away these soda cans. Are these gonna be released again, Bernie, or probably the super limited drop?
This is going to be super limited at the moment. There's some engineering I need to figure out. So the way this works right now is that they're kind of pressure fit, and so what I have to do to take these out, I have to unscrew this tiny screw, and then I use a pair of pliers to pop the hubcap off, and then I can access the nut.
Yeah, it looks so good. It looks literally. I'm over here drinking a can too. I'm like, oh dang, that's Bernie's wheel. I'm
Yeah.
drinking Bernie's wheels. But
So yes.
Funny.
So the other thing I also have to do is because these are 3D printed and there's some additional support material underneath it. It takes a while to remove all the support material because the piece is so small. And so to do a set of 4 caps, it would take me 10 minutes to remove all the support material.
yeah,
So it's not really more of a mass production type of thing, but I'm definitely going to make a couple sets to give away and maybe put up on the site, maybe just limited quantity.
there you guys go. So Micro Mondays, you guys will have your opportunity getting something super limited right here. And there's the truck itself, the Coca-Cola rig. I think we saw that getting down all weekend long during the all-day crawl sesh. I just want to ask, how are you holding it up? How's the recovery going?
Dude, This thing, for the mods that I've done to this, and this being completely mostly stock, the only thing that I wish I upgraded was the servo, because when I tried to like turn into a climb, it was not having it. So I had to turn ahead and then go straight up the climb. But
Oh, I don't miss driving a stock servo rig.
but stock electronics, stock servo,
I've,
stock battery,
man,
stock
I've
motor.
not bought a stock SCX24 in like 4 years.
This is my
I just
first
build ground
box
up.
stock, man. Yeah,
Really? You went build
I
up first before you bought a rig and built it?
yeah, my first one was the little guy, comp,
Oh wow.
the comp frame.
All
Yeah, I went all
right.
out the first one. Yeah, but this is that deadbolt where you could buy it for like, what was that, $69?
Right.
Do you remember that sale
Oh yeah.
like
Yeah.
couple, like almost a year? I feel like it was like 6 months ago, but
It was
yeah,
more
I'm
like a
like,
year and a half ago.
yeah, like I bought it for like, the axles and the transmission. I didn't think I was gonna build it, and then Ropsky came out with that upgrade kit, and
Oh,
so
thank you for reminding me
Oh yeah,
too,
there you
Milk
go.
Tea. Speaking about Robski, you don't happen
oh
to have
yeah,
a set of his newest wheels, do you? I can
no,
pull
Oh,
that up for you guys real quick.
O
no,
three
no.
O. Dude, you got a stock 030. Oh my god.
That'll be the last
Oh.
thing we share tonight before we do the prizes, guys. But since Milk Tea kind of reminded me, I thank you so much too. This is awesome from Robski. So if you guys already want to customize, go even farther, you can dress up your wheels now too. So this is the new Royal 1.0 beadlock, aluminum polished spoke face, brass clamping, brass inner ring. So they're coming in at 25 grams per wheel. Um, a only six kind of bolt assembly guys right there to put them on and off. So similar to the LGRP wheels, and they are 44.95. So pretty cool guys supporting the smaller guys in the RC industry, and these look good. These look real good.
Oh yeah, I saw
The
those
offset,
in person. They look great.
they do provide a little bit of like that deep dish offset, right? If
Hmm.
I'm not mistaken. So there you guys go. You guys can check those out right there. There's the hex face in the back, and then the nice deep dish. So maybe
Yeah.
Robski will work with Milk Tea one day, and then they'll do a custom wheel face. Who knows what Milk Tea is gonna adopt to next? So stay tuned, guys. But definitely support them. Grab up some Moduwheels, and let's see which guys you pick. Which face you guys pick.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, yeah. And I have a 5% one-time use promo code at Endura too, if you need it. So
Boom. You get a little
hit me
extra
up.
savings right there.
Yeah,
Pick up your Moduwheels. All
yeah,
right,
just a
guys.
little bit.
Thank you to Bernie for coming mid dinner real quick. We're
Yeah, thanks
sorry we
guys.
disturbed your meal, but let's do this real quick and we can
Hell yeah.
get the show on the road. So, guys, you know the deal. We're doing the Milk Tea wheel face right now. Let's go ahead and spin it, and then we're gonna go ahead and double check that you guys are doing all the rules and stuff.
Yo, Bernie, what were you eating since we interrupted you?
I was eating chicken carbonara. Am I
Okay.
saying that right?
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
it was good.
Carbonara, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Who's your chef?
scraping 24s.
Who won? I can't see it. It's blurry.
Thought
Yeah,
I
I can't see
saw him.
that.
Let's see.
When you say scraping 20, I
What
can't
up,
see it either.
Profit Designs? Scraping
Yeah, carbonara.
24s. Your time is ticking. Time is ticking.
Yeah,
Find out what you guys had for dinner while we wait. And looks like we might as well come in close to removing scraping 24s and going for another winner. Let's see. Is he here? You guys see him? Congrats. Let's see.
I don't see
I
him
don't think
yet.
I see him. So, brother,
Aw.
Sorry about that, man. But we're gonna remove you and go on to the next one. Sorry if it's blurry, guys. Told the lady, make sure you're off Wi-Fi and everything.
That's their
Maybe it's
freaking
just me,
internet.
but let's see. Here we go. Spinning it again, guys. We're spinning it again. So we burned the name. It's burned, guys. The next winner chosen.
Culvers. All right. Breakfast
Jeff
for dinner.
Young,
I can
81.
actually read that one.
Every time I put Jeff Young, 81, I always write Jeffy. So
Yeah.
it's Jeff Young, 81, out here.
You
Let's
in?
see.
We need spell check on Steve, yo.
I know. Oh,
Why?
check that out. You really popped it open.
Yeah,
The
it's just.
soda can. So,
So yeah.
hell yeah. He's in here, he says.
Oh
Let's
hell
go
yeah,
ahead
Jeff.
and double check if he is following. Melp TRC. I'll pull up the search thing results right here for you guys, so everybody can see. Here is Jeff Young. Is he following Milk TRC? Let's find out. Sorry if it's blurry, guys. I'll
Oh,
do
was
my
that
best to
part of the
narrate.
deal tonight? Wasn't this on the spot?
Yeah, it was another giveaway from Milk Tea, but he's already following it.
Hell yeah.
He already knows. So
Cool.
boom,
My name
there
is
you go.
Jeff. That's hilarious. My name is Jeff.
Congratulations to Jeff Young. Send a DM to Bernie. He'll get
Yes,
you those
please.
super limited
Ah,
soda wheel
that's
faces
sick, dude.
out
Good
to
for
you.
you, bro.
Oh, Bernie, thank you so much, brother, for offering Micro Mondays viewer for one of these sick wheel faces. We'll let you get to your dinner again, and we'll have you on pretty soon. So,
Alrighty. Thanks guys for having me.
yeah,
Yeah,
thank
bro. You're
Appreciate
always
you.
you
welcome,
guys.
homie.
Have a
Have
good
a
Yo,
night.
good one.
Bernie.
We'll catch you soon.
Oh, man. Appreciate you, brother.
How do I leave this sucker?
I got you. I'll help you. Thank you.
Go
Alright.
eat your carbonara, Holmes.
Go bring it. Eat it live.
That's so funny. Oh, yeah.
All right. So we got one more giveaway, guys, and it's the grand finale. We're going to do the Cow RC combo right there. And we'll actually give away something I've kind of been working on too, on the side. Dude, the 3D printer is so fun, Mark. But we
Yo,
made
you've been down
like
on
little
that.
keychains right here. Check these out.
What?
Little
You 3D printed
keychains.
that?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're actually gonna give a bigger one. It's kind of textured, so the white kind of sticks out a little bit more.
What did you get? Did you get a bamboo?
Yeah.
Okay. No
So it's
wonder.
just like, this is too sick, man. So we'll toss in some RC Steve, the new decal sheets and whatnot in there. Bernie, I forgot to bring those, dude. They literally came off of the plate, and I forgot to put it in the truck. I was gonna give some of you guys when I met you guys at the Sunset Crawl, but next time, man, we got you. But let's see. Let's go ahead and shuffle these names up real quick. Let's hide it, and let's spin it. Here we go. If you guys can see it, if not, if it's blurry, I'll let you guys know. It's slowing down, and it looks like Ja Redneck.
Wow.
Ja
Let's go.
Redneck is popping up. Let's see if
Ooh.
Ja
Neat.
Redneck is in here.
Gladius
And
links next week for a giveaway. What do you think?
dude, I'm down.
There you go. Oh, he's here. Let's go.
Let's do a Gladius links next week for sure. Or just link set of your choice. We'll end the March Micro Madness
There you go.
big with the link set of your choice, guys. Because, yeah, so I'm sorry. I see him. He says them. I wasn't paying attention, but yeah, I do see him. He did shout out a comment way down there. All right. So, Ja Redneck in the house. Let me pull him up real quick.
Dent side? Do I see a dent side?
Oh, yeah. Jeffy. Oh, yeah. You know what that is? That's an SEX6. So,
Oh, wow.
check out Jeff Young, man. He's always up to something. But here's Jaw Redneck. Look at him flying, dude. All right, here we go.
Oh, sorry, is that depth side or bump side? My bad.
Following Cow RC.
Bump side.
Yes, he is. Boom, right there. Guys, if it's blurry, I'll zoom it in. There he is following Cow RC. Congratulations, brothers and everybody. Send me a DM and we'll get you your goodies out. Last week's Micro Mondays winner, my boy Jonty, got your Cow RC giveaway going out tomorrow as well. So thank you so much, everybody, as always, for tuning in. Mark, you already know this is the coolest way to start off the week. So
Yeah.
everybody else tuning
It
in.
makes Monday so much nicer.
Yeah, can't beat it, guys. And you do want to keep up the support from everybody in the community. Send Mark or myself some DMs if you have a product you want to share about. If you want to share some tips and tricks, some teasers that you seen, anything like that, we're here to check out all the goodies and report them back to you. So with that being said, guys, it's always a good show. We'll catch you next week. We'll close off that Micro Madness giveaway for the end of March, guys. And thank you to Mark, as always, for hopping in, hanging out with us, and everybody else, the last 37 people in the chat. You guys mean the most to us for sure for hanging out till the end. So have a great week, everybody, and see you next week. Peace, Mark.
Yo.